Oh my gosh, people. Thumbs up for this awesome chapter, Naruto 579. What's up, everybody, ForneverWorld here, and as you can tell, I'm super hype. For the people that love battles, we got battles, and we got some epic battles. This was all centered around, this whole chapter was Itachi and Sasuke versus Kabuto, and I'm just loving it, people. Double Susanoos. So much to talk about. Let's jump right into it. The chapter, basically, Kabuto is running scared at the same time he's fighting. He puts his hood over his face. He's like this. He's like, oh no, I'm not going to get caught up by the Genjutsu, because he knows the Genjutsu is pretty much what Itachi's going for. Unfortunately, Itachi shouldn't have said too much, but I think Kabuto pretty much would have realized that that's what he was going for nonetheless. And oh man, the battle is just waging. They're trying to get him. Basically, they want to put him on the Genjutsu, but Kabuto is dodging. He's doing all these crazy techniques. It was just like overwhelming. So much stuff that happened in the chapter. First of all, Kabuto broke down, and this chapter kind of made me feel like we're definitely gonna get more Team Taka. We're gonna get more of this whole thing, because every now and then, Kishimoto mentions a little bit here, a little bit there about them. We see Suigetsu, we see Jugo, Karin. We see them every now and then. But then once again, Kabuto mentioned all of them, and we learned something about Jugo, really, really interesting. The whole curse mark thing, that how he rages and it goes out of control, is basically, it's like, I guess, an out of control Sage mode. He's constantly sucking in nature energy, and I guess his body can't control it or something like that. It was a little bit difficult to understand exactly what Kabuto meant, but basically, like, we learn more or less why Jugo has a reason why he just rages. It's not just something, and Orochimaru studied it for a long time but couldn't master it, and I was just like, Kishimoto adding more development in from something that from way back when in the series, bringing some development in. Awesome for that. I really enjoy that part, and I just love the battle. Two Susanoos trying to stop Kabuto. Kabuto running scared, putting his hoodie over his face, and one of the big revelations of this chapter is that Kabuto, he's advanced quite a bit. He claims to have surpassed Orochimaru. Maybe he is Orochimaru, maybe he's not. We don't know. But one of the things that he says in this particular chapter is just like, or what he is. Basically, he rips off his jacket, and he says he's evolved far beyond a snake. He is now a dragon. Kabuto's a dragon, people. Oh my gosh. This chapter was amazing. I loved reading it. I read it twice already. I was just like blown away. The brothers teaming up, trying to stop him, and he's just slipping and sliding. He was talking a little bit about how he has Suigetsu's techniques. He has a little bit of carving, and we also get somewhat of a revelation, but I mean, like, would we really not know this? That Karin is a Uzumaki because she got red hair. I mean, this is common knowledge, so it wasn't really a big revelation. Sasuke acted like, whoa, I didn't know that, but it's not really a big deal, but I guess it's kind of a big deal. I don't really know. I wasn't really like shocked by that. I was just like enjoying this incredible battle, like the brothers Kabuto clashing. Kabuto, I don't know, man. I feel like he's a punk because he's running with his jacket over his head. But at the same time, I feel like, he's fighting back. And then you got the brothers, and they're just using all sorts of techniques. And I'm just, like, fanboying over this chapter. It's hard for me to even really go in depth with this one, because I was just, like, sitting back and enjoying the battle. Like, I was imagining it in a way, like, animated. It was just, like, so crazy. Amazing battle. I'm just, like, in awe. Like, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm glad Kishi didn't really pan back and forth with the Tsunade fight. He kind of left it in the air a bit, because people were like, wait, is Tsunade gonna die? What's going on? But I was glad the whole chapter focused on this fight, because this is a brand new fight. Just started up. This chapter, the fighting actually, started up, and I was just like, wow. Love the chapter. Amazing chapter. Go check it out. It was awesome. I'm, blown away. Now is a new segment part, part of the review, where I'm basically going to be calling it, I'm actually going to change it up. I was going to call it Comment of the Week, but I'm going to call it Naruto Fan of the Week this time. If you remember, I used to have a segment called Krusty of the Week. No longer doing that. We're going to do Naruto Fan of the Week. Basically, I pick out a comment that I really enjoyed, and I say that you're, in my eyes, Naruto Fan of the Week, just randomly. So, again, you want to be featured next week and Naruto Fan of the Week, leave me a comment. And Naruto Fan of the Week said something along the lines of this. I'll have his name annotated right here. He says, basically, Itachi is not, like, telling the truth. He's basically lying. Basically, if he undoes the Edo Tensei, won't he disappear? I'll have the exact comment right here so you can check it out. And true, what do you think of that comment? What do you think? Is Itachi lying, or will if the Edo Tensei breaks, will he still go on because he broke out of it? Let me know in the comment section below, or with a video response, give me your thoughts on this week's Naruto Fan of the Week's comment, basically like a question as well. You know, he did a nice little one, and I really enjoyed it. Yeah, but that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Once again, thumbs up for this awesome chapter. We got the brothers going crazy. It was epic. Kabuto running scared. We learned so much, you know, about Team Taka. We got Sasuke. We got Itachi. Amazing chapter. I'm ForneverWorld. As always, loving this chapter. Have an awesome day, people.